When we talk about native advertising, a lot of people have those scammy headlines in mind, like for example, how to lose 8 pounds in just 3 days. And to be honest, that's not native advertising in general. That's just a small niche in native advertising, and it's called arbitrage. Today, we are talking about nothing but arbitrage. In detail, we are talking about arbitrage with Google AdSense and native advertising traffic sources like Taboola and Outbrain. Hi everyone, my name is Marcel Sattler. I'm the founder of Purple Black, a native advertising only agency. So what we're doing on a daily basis is we are investing high amounts of money, profitable for our clients in native advertising traffic sources like Taboola, Outbrain, Yahoo Gemini, Ref Content, and many more. And today we are not talking about performance marketing or affiliate marketing like in general in my videos, but today we are talking about arbitrage. And arbitrage is a very small niche, but arbitrage is very simple to understand. That's the good news, but it's technically a little bit hard to get it profitable. But just a quick reminder here, just to give you in mind what you can make for amount of money there. I know some people which are just one person, so one man company, and they're investing 30, 40, 50K per day profitable with arbitrage content, and they don't need any infrastructure, they don't need anything there. Just need a computer, a little bit of knowledge, and they can directly start with arbitrage. But before we jump in, let's talk about arbitrage. What is arbitrage and how you can start with arbitrage? So first of all, it's very easy. You just need a website. It can be a very simple WordPress website. And normally you have to receive already a bit of traffic there. Then you can ask Google, hey Google, I have a website and I will implement there your banners. So you have to request for Google AdSense approval. And after Google approves you, they can implement some banners on your website. And that means for every impression of the banners on your website, you will receive a small amount of money from Google AdSense. And of course, there are many ways for arbitrage. The cheapest one is to write SEO traffic or SEO copy and wait until the traffic comes completely for free organically on your website. But unfortunately, that's not scalable unlimitedly. And therefore, people are buying traffic, for example, from traffic sources like Taboola or Outbrain. And let me explain why native advertising is a very good fit for arbitrage instead of, for example, Facebook or Instagram. So arbitrage is playing a lot with curiosity. People are in reading mode and they're already familiar with curiosity on news websites. For example, when you have an arbitrage website or an arbitrage headline with, I don't know, this is the newest, hottest and tiniest bikini Kim Kardashian ever have worn. So a lot of people will click into it, maybe with a very image with a lot of curiosity. A lot of people will click in and zack, voila, then they are already on your website. So that's the normal business model of arbitrage. And the good news here is you don't have a comment section or something like that, because people are on Facebook normally don't want to click on something like that. That's the first thing. And another thing is you will receive a lot of negative comments. You will receive a lot of account bans and all the typical Facebook stuff. Therefore, native advertising seems to be a very good fit for arbitrage, especially due to the cheap prices, because cost per clicks and cost per mil prices are way cheaper on native, especially with a very aggressive headline and image than on Facebook and Google. All right, so let's jump a step ahead. People clicked on your link, they clicked on your ad, and now they're on your website. And normally now you want to ensure that people have to click a lot on your website. Therefore, a lot of arbitrage marketers are working with image galleries. So for example, an image gallery can contain 7 to 12 images. And after every image, you have to click again, click again, click again. That means the page is reloading again. And for Google AdSense, it's a new visitor. So if a person is clicking 11 times, you will get paid for 11 impressions with just one user. And the business model is very simple. Google pay you amount X for every impression. And now you just have to make ensure that amount Y is cheaper on native advertising traffic sources like Taboola and Outbrain, that the click is cheaper, then Google will pay you. So your profit is payment of Google minus your cost per click, and the rest is your profit. very easy to understand, and that this business model is working, you need very good headlines, very good images, a very good technical infrastructure, and you need money. That's something very crucial here in this part, because arbitrage doesn't make sense if you just can invest 100 pounds or dollar per day, because normally the margin is very small on arbitrage. That means you have to invest higher amounts of money to get back a good amount of money. So for example, when you can invest 100 pounds per day, and Google will pay you for those impressions $102 per day. You just have $2 margin profit every day, and I think no one of us can live with just $2 a day. Therefore, normally you have to invest at least $2,000 to $3,000 per day into arbitrage content, that the money which you will receive back is also positive for your cash flow and for your liquidity. Sounds very easy in general, isn't it? You need a website, you need the approval from Google, and you just have to ensure that you buy very cheap traffic. But unfortunately, it's not, because when you're spending high amounts of money, you are facing with other problems like higher CPCs and all that stuff, some ad burn and ad fatigue, and you get it. So you have to understand that arbitrage content is very difficult, also native, especially when you want to scale it up. It's not difficult when you just want to invest 2 or 3K per day, but it's difficult when you invest 30, 40, 50K per day profitable with arbitrage. Then it's difficult. But it's possible to scale it up from, for example, an investment from 2 or 3 per day to 40, 50K per day within just, let's say, 9 to 12 months. And I know it's definitely possible to scale it up from a daily investment from 2 to 3K per day up to 30, 40 or 50K per day just within a few months. Why did I know this? Because I was the mentor of a few guys which are in arbitrage business. So I showed them a little bit about native ads, and yeah, they scale it up very fast within 9 to 12 months. So let's come to a quick conclusion. The scammy part of native advertising is just a very small niche, which is called arbitrage. Arbitrage is a very simple business model. For example, Google pays you money for every impression on your website, and you just have to ensure that the traffic which you are buying is cheaper than the amount Google will pay you. It's that simple. Unfortunately, you need at least 2 to 3K per day to invest into traffic on native advertising traffic sources like Taboola and Outbrain, and you have to be very good to understand what people want. How can you generate a very high curiosity that people will click through your image gallery 5, 6, 7 times, and that you will get paid for every impression, so for every link click on your website? I hope that helps you to get a little bit more clear image of arbitrage content in combination with native advertising. If so, I would extremely appreciate it when you give me a thumbs up for this video, and of course, when you subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, because I will upload 2 times a week here on YouTube a video about nothing but native. Have a good one. See you next time.